So a leftist student on campus just called campus security on us because apparently we were terrorizing people and riling people up with our dangerous, horrible ideas. Let's see what these people have to say.
Hi, there are two people on our campus right here who are with a conservative group who are here to try to fearmonger students. PragerU, like Prager University, but they're not an actual legitimate university. Well, they're going up to students and they're trying to ask them questions and such.
The goal.
Have you seen our stuff?
Oh, yeah.
What do you not like about it?
Exactly.
Everything that you guys stand for.
What do we say?
Misinformation.
Like what misinformation?
Oh, trust me, you guys are really good at it.
No, we're just curious.
No, you're not.
I'm honestly curious.
No, you're not.
I'd love to know.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, that's why we're asking.
No, you're not.
I just asked you.
No.
How can we help?
Could you remove these two from campus, please?
The reason?
Because they're here to fearmonger students, and that's not okay.
Fearmonger.
Yeah, because these are people who are coming in and instigating and terrorizing our students on this campus, and that's not okay. I think all that
Are they telling you that you can't leave the area? Are they threatening you specifically in any way?
Not specifically. They're threatening me with their language, with their ideals.
Unfortunately, I mean, if your ideals or their language doesn't conform to what your thinking is, that's
Well,
what freedom of speech is.
It's not
so
my
if you
thinking,
agree with something, he agrees with something else. You guys agree to disagree.
As long as they're not chaining you against your will,
Right.
as long as they're not threatening you physically, they're allowed to have their opinion just as much as you're allowed to have yours.
So there's nothing you guys can do?
No, sir, that's freedom of speech.
So that means they're allowed to terrorize students by using
Once
their...
again, terrorize is the word that you're using. That's your opinion. I'm here to help you as much as you can, but I'm trying to figure out what law they're breaking right now. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I'm asking you. You just keep giving me ideas, your opinions. And the law is not about opinions, it's about facts.
Okay. Are we done here, guys?
Good?
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Have a good afternoon.
Sorry for offending you. Anyway, thank you.
Good again.
As you can see, leftists don't support freedom of speech. I have dangerous ideas. I have ideas that are so terrible he can't even say what they are. They will not allow a difference of opinion on their campus that doesn't conform to their leftist agenda.
He's wearing a black shirt with the PragerU symbol.
The price of college from the 1970s has gone up 1,000%, way past inflation as well.
And that's crazy and insane and infuriating.
What's up, guys? This is Will with PragerU. Today we're at UT Austin talking to people about free college and what they think about it. Let's do it. What do you think about free college in this country?
I think that college should be accessible to anyone who wants to get a higher education.
I think that's honestly a good idea, so everyone has access to an education.
Who would you have pay for that?
The rich with their taxes.
Yeah.
I think we should heighten those taxes, yeah.
How would we pay for free college?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far.
Oh, fair enough.
If you make a lot of money, I don't see why you should be hoarding that. I feel like for the better of the country, you should pay a little bit more than hiding all that cash in your bank that you're never going to use.
Yeah.
It'd obviously have to be us in some way, but
Taxpayers?
yeah.
I think it's a good idea in concept. I feel like a goal should more so be affordable college rather than free college.
I think that it shouldn't be so expensive that we want free college, you know?
A lot of people here probably are gonna be drowning in student debt, if not already are. So, more affordable college would be great.
I'm drowning in student debt and I dropped out of college. You guys know why college is so expensive?
I honestly don't know why. I just know that it got a lot more expensive from when my parents went.
I think something like the government kind of took part and prices went up because it used to not be this expensive.
Yeah. That's good. Most people don't know that. Your parents they probably went to a private bank. Your dad probably put on his best suit. He came with his parents and got a loan from the bank for college. But since like the 1970s, the price of college has gone up 1,000%, which is way past inflation. The reason that happened is because the government. Yeah, the government got involved with the student loan business, and then you can't file bankruptcy on a student loan. So if you can't file bankruptcy on that loan, then the universities will continue to raise their prices because students can never get out of that debt. And then the government makes tons of money off the interest of those loans. It's like if they know that we're going to pay for it because it's taxpayer funded, why would the university not continue to raise its prices?
It makes sense why like every year our tuition goes up. Even now, like we're in a pandemic and our tuition still went up to be all online.
You have Zoom classes and all this stupid stuff, and then they raise the price of college even more. How is that fair at all?
It's not.
People who are saying free college are saying the taxpayers should pay for it. You think that's a good idea?
No, because it comes right back around to you paying for it. I mean, everyone's a taxpayer at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not the politicians wouldn't be the ones paying for it.
Yeah.
It'd be the rest of us paying for it. Yeah, like if I wanted to be like a trash man, make $150,000 a year, not go to college, just finish high school, do that. Like, why would my tax dollars go to pay for someone's degree when I doesn't benefit me at all?
Totally agree. College isn't for everyone, so I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not going to go to college, you shouldn't have to pay for someone else to go to college. But
Having people who don't want to go to college pay for other people's college seems kind of poop.
Poop. It is poop. Today was a great day of filming, able to change a lot of minds and educate a lot of people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below, follow me and PragerU on social media. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU. Today we're in Pasadena asking students about communism and if they know about the Kardashian sisters. Let's do it. Do you know who Mao Zedong is?
I've heard the name. Who?
Mao Zedong.
I don't know who that is.
That's fair.
Isn't he like the leader of North Korea or something like that?
That's Kim Jong-un.
Oh, Kim Jong.
Do you know who Joseph Stalin was?
Yes, I do know.
Who is that?
Joseph Stalin, I know of him. I don't know much about.
Oh yeah, he's also Russian. I think he's associated with Trump, right?
It's Joseph Stalin. I mean, that's like hand in hand with Hitler.
Do you know what Joseph Stalin did?
Killed people.
The Jews.
He put them in concentration camp.
He punished Jews.
That was Hitler, actually.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Oh my.
You know what country Che Guevara's from?
No.
My dad loved him, that's all I know.
Was your dad a communist?
To be honest, I don't really follow politics too much.
Yeah. More like history stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, those people who I asked you who they are were communist leaders, killed tens of millions of people in the last 100 years.
No.
Communism is bad.
Yes. Oh. Wait, then what's when it's good and everyone gets the same benefits and like...
People would say that's socialism.
Okay.
Socialism is bad too.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of weird that they don't teach so much about these people who killed millions of people.
Millions of people.
Yeah. You know who the 3 Kardashian sisters are?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Kylie, Kendall.
She knew those ones.
Kim and then Courtney and then Chloe.
Yes. Good job, man. You got all of them right.
Hey.
So,
I wish I got the other ones right.
Kim, Chloe, and Courtney.
There you go.
Is Kylie a Kardashian? Or is she?
Kylie Jenner.
But all I could think of is Kim.
She's the hot one.
Yeah.
Most people that we've talked to on campus don't know who Mao is. What do you think about that?
I guess this is called willful ignorance. People don't want to learn about it because it goes against what they're rather to believe in. I was born in communist China. I was born in a northeastern town. My uncle had an underground church, which was closed down by the communists when I was 12. And when he was persecuted, we had to flee from China. And now I'm here in the United States. Fortunately, because it's the last standing place of liberty on earth. So I'm grateful.
I love that. Thank you, man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. That was great. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're not watching my videos on the PragerU app, what are you doing? Go to the App Store, install it today. And also, if you're a student across the world in college, high school, middle school, join Prager Force, our student ambassador program, by texting Prager Force to 64600. It's one word, Prager Force to 64600. Like, comment, share. This has been Witt. See you in the next one. Wait, are you filming me?
Yeah, I'm filming.
I'm Will. Nice to meet you. How many viewers we got?
It's me and then my cat.
Your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, you're live streaming to your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU, and we're here on Rodeo Drive talking to people about whether or not children can choose their own gender. Let's do it. Do you guys think an 8-year-old can choose their own gender if they want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can decide what they want to wear and like who they want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's something that you feel in your heart.
I believe an 8-year-old is a child of God, so consequently, choices are theirs.
Maybe they just want to fulfill their wishes if that's what's going to make them happy.
Yes, an 8-year-old is mature enough to decide if they want to be male or female or cis or trans, whatever it may be.
Would you say like a 5-year-old too?
A 5-year-old, I don't know, it depends.
I don't remember what it's like to be 8 years old, but I just remember doing whatever I wanted to do instinctually.
When I was 8 years old and I told my mom I wanted to be a dragon, my mom was like, no, you're a boy. You can't be a dragon, you know? And so it's like your parent kind of has the responsibility that if you're a child and you say you want to do something, to then tell you, no, you can't actually do this. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
If your heart feels like you are this gender at this point of life and you decide to change later in life, then that it is what it is.
But if you change, let's say you change at 8 years old and you were a boy and then you chop it, you can't really go back and change it again.
Oh, that's far. I never really thought about that, but...
Would you say, though, that an 8-year-old has the, I guess, cognitive ability or maturity to make a decision of such a magnitude, to decide their own...
Absolutely not, because I'm 28 years old, bro, and I'm nowhere near the level of maturity.
Because 8-year don't even know like what life is about yet.
He 8. Because you're 8 years old. You're a child. You don't know about all that.
A lot of those decisions, as a little kid, they don't understand the full capacity of the decision that they're making at that age.
I honestly don't think at 8 years old you even know what you want out of life.
It's like we're still learning now. We don't even know a lot. And you make so many decisions. You change all the time.
At 8 years old, what did you want to be?
What did I want? I don't know. I don't know. I was playing with Barbies. I might have wanted to be like a model or something. And now I'm like, I don't know about that anymore. Yeah.
To be a dragon at 8.
I don't. For you.
It's not going as well as I would have hoped. My career plans have changed a little bit. We got a pretty mixed bag of answers today, but I would say most people agree that an 8-year-old does not have the capacity to be making life-altering decisions like choosing their own gender, and parents should definitely not be pushing this onto their children. If you guys like this video, make sure you share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below, follow me and PragerU on social media. We're going to see you in the next one. Peace. Have you ever seen parents kind of push their children that way or seen the news? That's for white people to do.
You said it, I didn't.
That's okay. What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU, here today with Brandon Tatum, talking to people on the streets of Hollywood.
I'm a former police officer, and we're going to talk to people about police brutality and some of the cultural things that are going on in America. Let's see how it go, man.
Do you think that we should defund the police?
I think there needs to be a lot of changes.
Yes, I really do think we should defund the police.
You know, I just think there's a lot of unnecessary amounts of money going to them that is being used, I guess, in a negative way.
Yes.
Do you think the police are racist?
Some, yes.
I don't know about most, but a good percentage of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's just alarming that the police brutality that I've been seeing on social media. You know, we still need justice for Breonna Taylor. Like, that still needs to happen. Yeah.
If you guys could say anything to a police officer now, what would you want to say?
I mean, I really wouldn't know what to say because I feel like they're so set in their ways that it's just hard to persuade.
Why can African American people, why can I get away with things that some people can't? How am I less threatening than someone else, you know? Why am I less threatening than you are? It doesn't make sense.
So he is actually a retired cop. And so if you guys had any questions about anything, he would love to answer anything.
Do you think the system is racist? In America? That's what I mean.
No, I don't think the system is racist. There's no law in the books that's against black people, right? I mean, do you know of any laws that says this is a law for black people and then everybody else don't have to abide by that? And therefore, there's no laws for police officers to enforce that are racist. I think that the rhetoric that's on the TV is that somehow being black is I don't know, you're automatically getting targeted by police. And that's just not necessarily true. When you look at the numbers, white people get killed twice as much as black people by police, even unarmed individuals. There's twice as many white people and sometimes 3 times as many white people who are shot unarmed by police than black people. And most people don't know that because the media pushes a certain narrative.
What do you think about Derek Chauvin, that whole thing? How do you perceive that?
Yeah, I think that Derek Chauvin did not do his job. You know, I don't think there's any reason to have your knee on a person's neck as they're struggling, as they begin to die. You know, I don't think any officer supports that, right? I don't think anybody does. And I think that justice is being served. He had been indicted, he is going to jail, and I think that he's going to have his day in court.
How do you, because you're black, right? So, I mean, how was it, your training and everything? Because I feel like that's where it's come down to. Is like
I was never trained at any point during our training to be racist, and nobody was trained to be racist. Actually, we were trained to treat people equal, treat people fairly. And that's how you become a adequate police officer. I've never met a racist police officer. Now, I think that they're out there for sure, but I've never met a racist police officer. If you treat people with respect, you'll get respect in return. When I was a police officer, I would protect people with my life. I had children and a family at home that I would leave every day, and I never knew if I was gonna die or not. But I did that because I love the people. And when you sign up and you go through the training, when you go through years of training, you're doing it because you love people.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like black people are shot unfairly.
How many black people were shot unarmed in LA in 2019? Do you know that number?
Yeah, I was like 100, 150.
Maybe the hundreds, but
like 500 to
1,000.
Like,
you know, it's unarmed. Well, it's only been one.
Damn.
Unarmed black person shot in LA has been one. I don't think they had any this year.
One unarmed black man. Bullshit.
And there were 4 white men killed unarmed by police.
In California. Okay.
Is that shocking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely shocked.
Yeah.
And so when you look at those numbers, it changed kind of the narrative of what you see on television. Black people aren't getting killed and shot unarmed the way they are presenting it. It's just that when one does, it's all over the news. So don't just believe me. You can go do your research. And that's where I found this information, and it shocked me. And it actually was relieving that black people aren't just killed on just by the thousands in California.
But I'm really glad to hear that, though. That, like, brings some positivity into my life today. Like, that's...
Well, I appreciate. Did you guys learn anything new today? Does this change your perspective?
A lot.
It changed my perspective a lot. I'm really glad y'all stopped us and told me that. Like,
I mean, that ratio from like, that was
news to me.
Yeah, news to me too.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to follow me and Brandon on social media. Share this video with your friends. Put your thoughts in the comments, and we're going to see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, look it up. Don't just trust me. Look it up. Do a ride along with the local police department. All you have to do is go to the precinct that's closest to you. They'll let you do a ride along, just as long as you don't have any felony conviction, you're not wanted for murder or something, You can do a ride along. I'm telling you, do it. It will change your life. You will change your perspective on policing in America.
What's up, guys? This is Will with PragerU. Today we're at Florida International University in Miami talking to people about taxes and if they really know where their money goes. Let's do it. Do you guys think the government spends your money wisely?
I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it depends what it's for, but a lot of the time I have to lean towards no.
For the most part, not really.
Personally, I don't think so. I don't really trust them like that.
Yeah, I don't think I trust them that much.
Have you heard of some of the crazy things that our tax dollars are spent on? I just want to list a couple things off to you. They spent $150,000 on proving that gingerbread houses are earthquake-proof. This is what they do with your tax dollars. What? Do you guys know they spent $1.5 million, our tax dollars, on finding out if lizards could run on treadmills?
No.
$3.5 million figuring out if pain is why you're afraid at the dentist. About $800,000 to studies on monkey drool. They had turning computers into couch potatoes, which was $460,000 to make TVs be watched by couches. $20 million on private jet airstrips in Nantucket Island for rich people.
That makes sense.
$450,000 studying on whether dinosaurs can sing. I mean, this is our tax dollars being spent. I think your money should be going towards these kinds of things.
Personally, no. Like, I know when you go to a store, you think twice before buying something. So it kind of stinks when you're giving this money up and then it's going towards things that you don't really support.
I feel like when a lot of people give taxes to the government, they're able to spend it on whatever they want, and sometimes we don't have a lot of power over what they decide.
I know that they go overseas a lot. And especially now, like with COVID, I think they should be going more towards the American people because they're the ones that really need it at the moment.
I feel like the government usually just goes with whatever party interest they have.
I feel like there should be like an app where I can choose what my tax dollars go to, something like that. Do you trust the government to spend your money?
No.
No. Why not?
I don't think that they do a very good job of it, and I know how to best spend my own money. I work hard for it, so I want to be able to choose how I spend it. I don't want it to just be taken and then given away however they deem fit.
What do you think are some of the most ludicrous things the government spends money on?
would say, well, one, the whole Planned Parenthood thing. That's like probably my top one that I disagree with the most. Things that have to do with like this is controversial, but like the whole funding of like the critical race theory being put into schools. And
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Next time you're doing your taxes or paying for anything, just know the government is worthless.
We knew that.
Yeah, we knew that. We were threatened to be kicked off campus 4 times for not wearing a mask, but we got our video done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Share it with your friends. Comment your thoughts down below. Text the word PragerU to 64600 to never miss a new video. Follow me and PragerU on social media. See you in the next one. Peace, guys. Did you learn anything today?
I did. I didn't know about the monkey stuff and dinosaur and all of that, so it was.
I like dinosaurs as much as the next guy, but that should be privately funded, not from our tax dollars. You know what I mean?
Yes, I have friends that don't even believe dinosaurs exist, so it is what it is.
Think about it. A little leftist guy on campus just called campus security on me and Alex because we hurt his feelings. He said we're riling people up as we're here asking questions. I said, why don't you chat with me? Why don't you have a chat discussion? He said no, and just called security. What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU, and 70% of millennials say they would likely vote for a socialist. We're here at Cal State LA asking people if they can even define what socialism is and seeing what they think about capitalism. Let's do it. How would you define socialism?
Socialism, that's a good question. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I can't think right now. I just felt good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like socializing with others, like getting to
No.
know somebody, or what?
No, like the
politics.
yeah, like the economic system.
I think it's like equality for all.
But isn't it like sharing, like everything is evenly distributed throughout to everybody?
It's more like a helping everyone else. It's like if you have enough, why not give to who doesn't have it?
How would you define capitalism?
I don't know what that is.
Fair enough. No, that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to educate. How would you define capitalism?
Capitalism is evil. I think it gives like a running start to most people who have the money for it, but it gives a really big disadvantage for people who are like in the lower class or middle class.
So capitalism is like, imagine you have $5 and I have a sandwich and you want that sandwich and I want $5. We then trade. And now I have the $5 and you have the sandwich. It's like a voluntary exchange of goods, you know what I mean? Like a business makes a product and then sells it to someone else. It's like voluntary, you know? You choose, you know, versus like the government, should be like socialism, the government coming in and saying, you need to give her a phone because she doesn't have one, redistributing the wealth.
Okay, now I'm getting the gist of what you're saying.
Would you say you're like a fan of like socialized medicine, something like that? Free healthcare in the American system.
Of course. I definitely do stand by the truth that Medicare is a right, not a privilege.
Do you trust the government? No? So imagine if the government, who you don't trust, was now running your healthcare and telling you what kind of services you had to get with your healthcare.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be okay with that.
Right? Like, you've been to the DMV before?
Yes.
Yeah. See like how terrible DMV is awful?
It's really bad. It's really bad, yeah.
Now imagine if the people who worked in the DMV then did your healthcare.
It would be horrible. Like, it would just.
It's not a good move.
No, not at all. Do you think that would be very good healthcare?
Nah.
That's like what socialism would kind of be like when you put bureaucrats in charge of industry. Like bureaucrats in government who are now running all the things in your life instead of you running it for yourself. It's very easy to spend someone else's money when it's not yours. After that, do you think you would still want to support socialism in America?
Nah.
So a leftist student on campus just called campus security on us because apparently we were terrorizing people and riling people up with our dangerous, horrible ideas. Let's see what these people have to say.
Hi, there are 2 people on our campus right here who are with a conservative group who are here to try to fearmonger students. PragerU, like Prager University, but they're not an actual legitimate university. Well, they're going up to students and they're trying to ask them questions and such.
The goal.
I can go. Could you remove these 2 from the campus, please? The reason? Because they're here to fearmonger students, and that's not okay. Fearmonger? Yeah. Because these are people who are coming in and instigating and terrorizing our students on this campus, and that's not okay.
Are they telling you that you can't leave the area? Are they threatening you specifically in any way?
Not specifically. They're threatening me with their language, with their ideals.
Unfortunately, I mean, if your ideals or their language doesn't conform to what your thinking is, that's what freedom of speech is.
It's not.
So
my
if
thinking,
you agree with something, he agrees with something else, you guys agree to disagree.
So there's nothing you guys can do?
No, sir. That's freedom of speech.
So that means they're allowed to terrorize students by using
Once
their.
again, terrorize is the word that you're using. That's your opinion. I'm here to help you as much as you can, but I'm trying to figure out what law they're breaking right now. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I'm asking you. You just keep giving me ideas, your opinions. And the law is not about opinions, it's about facts.
Okay. Are we done here, guys? Thank you, guys. Right. Appreciate it.
Have a good afternoon.
Sorry for offending you. Anyway, thank you. As you can see, leftists don't support freedom of speech. I have dangerous ideas. I have ideas that are so terrible he can't even say what they are. They will not allow a difference of opinion on their campus that doesn't conform to their leftist agenda. Thank you. Did you learn anything?
A lot, actually, yes.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
You learn anything?
Yeah, I did, actually. So I'm anti-socialist now, I guess.
There we go. That's right, man. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I love making a video like this where I get to change people's minds and educate people. It's the most wonderful thing. If you like this video, make sure you share with your friends, drop your thoughts down below, and make sure you follow me and PragerU on social media. And remember, if you're a student, join our student program, Prager Force, and see you in the next one. Peace.
He's wearing a black shirt with the PragerU symbol.
They snatched off my headdress.
Harassment, yo.
Yeah, it's harassment. They snatched off my headdress. We got the Black Pilgrim here. They snatched it off this entire class. They were stalking us, and they ripped off my stuff. Great. What's up, guys? This is Will Witt with Tribe PragerU, and today we went to California State University Northridge to give out a pumpkin pie and ask people what they're thankful for. Unfortunately, it got a little out of hand and crazy, and we ended up getting chased off campus. Take a look.
If I hear about and I could do something, best believe I'm gonna show up.
Right, you have your First Amendment right to do
that.
Yeah, just like
and we respect your First Amendment rights.
So thank you.
You guys don't, like, this is racist as
Why not me? Why not me? Why not me?
This guy's racist too.
The Native Americans class came out to
So
yell
your
at
teacher...
We're college students. If you put that shit anywhere, like, you're dead, bro. You're fucking...
Is that a threat?
You're endangering me because of you. There's an Indian thing.
I'm not endangering
Where?
anyone. I'm standing here.
It's okay to dress up like me. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
For you to come out here and just like think you could just wear this with like no meaning is like.
Can you explain like why specifically it's offensive?
It's a caricature. Like you guys are like literally playing and like you're dressed up as a pilgrim. You know, there's no offense, but there was like no black people as pilgrims. Like they were wrecking
There actually
your
was.
shit.
I looked it up.
We're black pilgrims.
Okay, but what about the natives then? Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Thanksgiving is celebrating peace. It's them coming together and having a dinner together.
Celebrating us.
The first Thanksgiving feast was to celebrate the slaughter of Native Americans. It actually wasn't like the first feast wasn't really honoring any.
But nobody celebrates it like that now.
I'm a white man and I'm not saying this for them. I'm saying this for you. I'm saying this for you.
Move the fake headdress. Take it off.
Typically at class you would spend reading books.
Look, so they sent a whole class out to get us. This Native American class is now sent out to come and talk to us.
I don't identify as a man of color. Stop calling me that. Stop calling me that.
They snatched off my headdress.
Harassment, yo.
Yeah, it's harassment.
It's not your campus.
It's not your campus, it's a public campus.
It's not your campus.
All right, guys, so you just witnessed what we had to go through here at California State University Northridge. Pretty insane. Some people came up to us, started yelling at us, and then one of the Native American professors actually she got her entire class to come out and yell at us and call us racist.
They told me as a person of color that I should be ashamed of myself for being friends with Will.
You should. You should.
White people are disgusting.
White people are disgusting. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Share this video with your friends. Get out what is going on college campuses. Like, comment, and let us know what we should do for the next one. Will Witt, Black Mike. For PragerU. See ya. Howdy, partner. This is Will Witt with PragerU. Today we're at University of Texas at Dallas, asking Texans what they think about California. Let's do it. When you hear California, what comes to your mind?
Weed, earthquakes. Weed, mostly. Yeah. Pretentious. Golden Gate Bridges.
Liberals.
Liberals. That's true. When you hear about the state of California, what comes to your mind first?
Plenty of problems, but lots of progressiveness. I honestly don't know too much about California. I know it's more liberal than here.
Or when you hear the word Texas, what comes to your mind first?
Football.
Yeehaw. Me, because I'm Texan.
Southern hospitality and good food. Family, friends, cookouts, going hunting.
Taxes here aren't that bad. I mean, a lot of businesses are leaving California to come here for Texas. I mean, they build a lot of jobs here in Texas.
Well, I think a lot about just independence and self-reliance.
But I like the fact that we can protect yourself, that there's no infringing on our rights in Texas.
Which one do you think has a better quality of life, Texas or California?
Well, definitely Texas. It's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Texas is more spread out, you know, people have their space, you know.
Probably Texas, just because I know the market and I've been here for about 7 or 8 years.
When you think about like the culture of Texas versus California, which one do you think will give you a better quality of life?
I'd have to say California.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm a minority, I'm a POC, so I think California is more liberal, so I feel like their laws are more catered towards people like me.
When you think about like the culture of Texas, what do you think about?
I think of it as really accepting and just nice. Like everybody's cordial and respectful, and I like that.
When you see in California with like the exploding homelessness and the high taxes and businesses are leaving to actually come to Texas, does that make you think about California as maybe not this beacon of progressive values that are working really well?
When you put it that way, yeah, kind of.
Okay, even downtown San Diego is where my sister lives. Over there, it's like really like a lot of homeless people. I saw a car getting robbed in front of my eyes, and then I saw another guy throwing needles in the air. And I was like, you don't see this in downtown Dallas, you know what I mean?
There are a lot of homeless people in LA. Like we went out to Skid Row and interviewed a lot of them, and a lot of them chose to be there. Like a lot of them, they're drug addicts and they choose to actually be homeless. We talked to a guy who was from Louisiana. He had 2 kids and he chose to leave his 2 kids to go be homeless in Skid Row and sell drugs and things like that. It's like, it's ridiculous what is going on there. They get into these dependency traps and then they stay there for a long time. So California is a very progressive state, the most progressive state in the nation. And it's doing way worse than Texas. In pretty much every metric you look at California versus Texas, Texas is doing better. It has better education. Texas has better education. It has lower prices for real estate, lower prices for energy, lower taxes. Do you think that the progressive answer that California is going for is the answer for a state like Texas?
I mean, probably not, because we're doing very good. Like you said, we're better in all those areas, so obviously what's working for us is doing good. So if it's working, we shouldn't change it.
Yeah, man, Texas is a good state to live in, man. I mean, the weather's great. Yeah. Everything's great. Everything's bigger in Texas.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, keep your own money in Texas. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, PragerU is a 501c3 nonprofit, so any amount that you can donate to help us keep our videos free is greatly appreciated. Make sure you share this video with your friends, comment your thoughts down below, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya. What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU. Today we're back on Hollywood Boulevard, subverting expectations by asking people trivia about the Republicans and the Democrats. Let's do it. Which political party founded the KKK?
The Republican Party, of course.
The Democrat.
I hope it wasn't Democratic.
Probably Republicans.
Wrong.
Wrong?
It's the Democrat Party.
Are you serious? For real?
It was the Democrats. The Democrats founded the KKK. You know which party abolished slavery?
Which party? Yeah, that was the Democrat Party.
I'm gonna guess the Democrats.
The North. Oh God, I don't know.
The Republicans.
Republican.
That's right. Good job. This one right. It was actually the Republicans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Republicans were the anti-slavery party established in 1860 with Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which political party gave African Americans the right to vote?
Oh, the right to vote. It's the Democrats.
Democrats?
Republicans.
You can go with the Democrat.
Republican.
Republican. Yeah, well, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's the Republicans.
I thought it, really?
Republican?
Yes. Good job.
See where this is going.
Republicans.
It's 2 in a row. Good job, man.
I know Lincoln was a Republican, but We wasn't voting back then. So
We weren't alive back then. Do you know which political party had the first black congressman?
Republican? Yeah, I guess Republicans.
Why do you say that?
Because Republican was the answer to the last one.
I feel like this is a trick question. Are all these answers Republican?
Well, this one is Republican.
Yeah.
Are y'all trying to get us to be Republicans?
No, not at all.
So you basically telling me I should vote Republican?
Just a little. Most people don't know the history behind our country and the different parties and how they acted in certain situations. Yeah.
Educated.
You're educated. Good. There are most people don't know the answers to those things.
Most people don't know anything.
Yeah, that's true. Do any of those answers shock you at all?
Oh, I guess a little bit. Yeah. I'm not shocked about the Democrats.
Fair enough. The Republicans were founded as the anti-slavery party. A lot of people like to call Republicans very racist and things, but looking at the history, it's not really that way. And we shouldn't just look at a party and say, oh, all Republicans are racist, or all Democrats are racist. We should say, okay, this person is call them out on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something today.
My man, you got all of them right. How did you know that?
You know, I got 6 degrees.
You got 6 degrees? I have 0 degrees.
I'm a Purple Heart veteran, so.
Oh, wow.
So I get free.
Thank you.
Free education, so.
Okay.
I just took
You take advantage of that. Yeah. All right, guys, we just finished up here, and most people were incredibly shocked to find out the answers to our questions. We appreciate you watching. Make sure that if you're a student and you want to join our student program, Prager Force, text the word Prager Force to 64600. Like, comment down below what you think. Share this video with your friends. See you in the next one.
I mean, if he's gonna feed me bullshit, why am I gonna ask a question? I'm wasting my breath. I'm just speaking the truth.
Just got chewed out by Chewy. Who does that? What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU, and in honor of Holocaust Remembrance Day, we're asking people what they know about Auschwitz and what they know about the Holocaust. Take a look. What is the Holocaust?
The what?
The Holocaust.
I don't know.
What is the Holocaust?
The who?
The Holocaust.
This some California stuff?
What group of people did the Nazis target?
Oh, why is it about Nazis? Kids.
What is Auschwitz?
Auschwitz, the country.
I don't know. Is it the little red mints in a in a container?
Something to do with the war. Back in the days, in the hologram thing.
What is Auschwitz?
Things in space.
Close. No. I'll tell you at the end. Do you know how many Jews were killed during the Holocaust?
8,000?
6 million.
Really? I did not know that. That's scary.
What is the Holocaust?
The Holocaust is the execution or the removal of all Jews from Germany.
They wanted to eradicate the Jews.
Alabama schools aren't as bad as they say. Are you a supporter of Israel?
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'm
enough.
a believer, so.
Do you support Israel?
Yeah, Israel's cool. They got a nice little Judaic star.
Do you think it's important that you should know about history and these things?
I should, but at this point, Trump is in office. No matter what you know, we all gonna die.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. The fact that even one person doesn't know what the Holocaust is appalling to me. We need to educate our future generation, so thank you for watching this. Please follow me and PragerU on social media. Share this video with your friends and let us know what you think. Thank you. What's up, guys? Witt here, joined with special guest.
What's up, guys? It's Mike.
Black Mike.
Wow, that's racist.
That's his username. We're here at Pasadena City College today talking to students about the Electoral College, trying to change their mind. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do you know what the Electoral College is?
Yes, it's basically it's a political scheme, I'll call it.
I myself personally am not a fan.
Do you think it's a good thing?
Not from what we have seen. I know my political science professor mentioned that it has more cons than pros to it.
Hillary Clinton blew him out in a landslide, and President Trump still won because of the Electoral College votes.
Mm-hmm. You think the Electoral College should be abolished?
Yes, of course.
It's worth the opportunity to try and rework the system by abolishing the Electoral College.
I'm gonna check the states for you right now. States that Donald Trump won.
All the red ones.
Yeah, all the dark red ones. That's Hillary, that's Donald Trump,
No, the
and
blue
that's
ones are
Bernie.
Hillary.
Hillary's not Democratic.
Yes, she was. The other red ones, he won too. Those are Donald Trump states.
You're not gonna lie to me and tell me that Donald Trump won all these states.
He did. He won the electoral college votes by a lot.
And I'm telling you that's why it doesn't matter, because the electoral college does not matter.
Do you want to watch a short video real quick? I might be able to change your mind. It's like 30 seconds.
And then you can tell me if maybe you changed my mind or learned something new. So did anything stick out to you right off the bat? Agree or disagree with?
So I would say, I mean, with that information, again, not being well informed as I should be, I would say that changed my mind.
You think it's vital to our
Now that I understand, I do.
What stuck out the most?
That it doesn't really matter if one state has a bigger population. It just the electoral college takes care of the difference in votes.
But we don't want to let the coasts basically decide what happens to the rest of America. It makes it so that everyone has a voice. Like Wyoming wouldn't have a voice without the electoral college because there's so few people there.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's definitely information worth mulling over, and you definitely opened up my eyes a little bit.
Makes sense. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. So we just finished up here at Pasadena City College. What do you think about today?
I think it was really good. I think the PragerU videos really opened up some people's minds.
Yeah, that's right. And you're a part of Prager Force, which is our student ambassador program at PragerU.
Yep, Prager Force. It's really good. It's really good for college students to connect with other conservative college students or free thinkers. Text Prager Force to 64600 to join in on all cool features.
Yeah, college students, high school students do it. And we are also watching the videos today and showing people the videos on the new PragerU app. If you haven't downloaded our app, go get it. It's fantastic, believe me. And that's about all we got today. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? This is Will with PragerU. Today we're at Echo Park Lake, and we're going to be asking people if they're proud to be an American. What is your favorite thing about America?
The women.
Same. Are you proud to be an American?
Not especially.
Are you proud to be an American?
At the moment, no.
Why not?
Donald Trump.
I wouldn't say I have a lot of pride. No, I don't.
Are you proud to be American?
Yes, definitely. I was the first person in my family to be born in the United States, so.
Do you think patriotism is a good thing?
No.
Why not?
Creates division. It's like religion.
Everyone sold the American dream of freedom and liberty and doing what you want to, but like when you look at the news and you see that there are plenty of people who are restricted of those freedoms, it makes you upset about what you've been sold, and it seems like kind of a lie.
What do you think is the worst part of America?
Boston?
What's caused the downfall in America?
Personally,
Fascism.
capitalism.
Capitalism?
Capitalism, putting the buck before the person.
America, in a way, is the land of selfishness to the extreme.
You think white people have an advantage in this country?
Oh, for sure.
Where do you see the direction of the country heading now?
More towards third world country, more violent, starting to be more and more impacted by economic disparity and climate change.
I think incorporating more diversity in the White House and in decision making could be a step forward, involving minority decisions. Overall, just like painting a glaze of liberalness over every decision that's being made, pretty much.
I feel like we need like a black lesbian woman president.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
The sooner they can get rid of Donald Trump, the better the future is going to be.
Ni hao, friends. This is Will Witt with PragerU. Today we are at UCLA talking to college students about my costume for Halloween and wondering what they think about cultural appropriation. Let's do it. Oh. Do you like my outfit?
No.
No? Why not? Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Do people know what ni hao means? It means hello. Ni hao. Hello. Come back and talk to me. Did you get that? What's up, man? How you doing? You like my costume?
You are a
Do you think this is cultural appropriation? Cultural appropriation?
Oh man, you're some.
Yes? Wait, Come talk to me. It is not Chinese Awareness Month, but Halloween is coming up. Like my outfit?
I mean, not particularly.
Why are you wearing it?
To celebrate Chinese people for Halloween.
I think that is cultural appropriation.
Someone's culture or what they wear isn't a costume.
Fair enough. Do you think like eating Chinese food is like cultural appropriation?
No, I eat Chinese food.
Just celebrating Chinese culture.
Some white dude just, wearing Japanese attire.
It's Chinese, you shouldn't assume.
Oh, whoa.
A little racist of you. It's a good color.
But still. Oh, okay.
Strikes me as pretty insensitive.
Really? Why is that?
Because it's from another cultural tradition that is not really something you should be like using as a costume, really.
I look good?
Good.
Awesome. Does my outfit make you mad?
No, good.
Good?
Yeah.
Shay Shay. Is that thank you?
Yeah.
漂亮。
漂亮。
漂亮，漂亮。
外套漂亮。
Do you have to be Chinese to wear this?
You don't have to. Anybody can wear.
What do you think of my outfit?
我很喜欢你这种衣服，很好看。
You really like it?
Yeah.
Looks good?
Good.
It's hard to see in this hat.
Boleto.
What does that mean? Gonna go with good. You like my outfit?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit? Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
I personally don't see any problem with any of this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're one of the first.
Really? I mean, that's not surprising. That's I forgot where I go to school.
Do you think as a white person I can wear this?
I say wear whatever you want, just as long as you're not like offensive or like saying racially offensive things.
Yeah.
Just be respectful. You can wear it.
Oh, have you ever been to China?
I've never been to China, but I've been to Chinatown.
Oh, great.
This is where I got the outfit.
Yeah, kids like this, the drum. Yeah, the little kids like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a little kid.
Uh-huh. You look very cool.
Shay Shay,
Yeah, 谢谢.
you like my outfit?
I don't know. It's all right. It's I'm actually from Hong Kong, so.
Oh really?
It's very back home.
Yeah. There you go.
But like not quite, even like more so, probably exaggerated back home.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you Chinese?
Yeah, I'm half Chinese.
Oh, okay. And do you get offended by this costume?
No, I mean like it doesn't bother me. I feel like if you let everything get to you like that, you're not gonna get to the bigger problems in life.
Shay Shay for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please share this video with your friends, comment down below what you think, and like this video. Thanks guys. Peace.
What kind of culture are you? Vietnamese? Chinese? Oh, I'm Taiwanese.
I'm white. What's up guys, this is Witt with PragerU. Today we're back on Hollywood Boulevard and we're going to be asking people, do the rich really pay their fair share? Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No,
Why do you say that?
because there's so many homeless people out on the street.
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No.
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
Ooh, I'm not too sure, but I've heard that they don't. Yeah.
Why have you heard that?
I don't know, I've just heard it.
Why do you think they don't pay their fair share?
Like what they pay in taxes is nothing compared to what we pay in taxes.
That's kind of a loaded question, I would say, because when you're saying the rich, who are we talking about? Are we talking about the Illuminati, the Rothschilds?
Do you think that the rich pay their fair share?
No, definitely not.
How much money do you think you have to make to be in the top 1%?
A f***ing lot.
How much money do you have to make per year to be in the top 1%?
I don't know.
Just about $500,000 or more household income.
It's actually not too bad.
How much money do you make to be in the top 10% of earners in America? Do you guys know?
No, I'm not too sure.
Probably not enough.
If you had to guess, what is the top 10% of income? What do they make?
It has to be over. It has to be in the millions.
Would you consider a $150,000 household income middle class?
Yes.
That's actually the top 10% of earners.
Really?
How much percent of taxes do you think those people pay?
I'd say maybe like 15.
I would say like 10.
Probably less than 5%.
Actually pay 75% of all taxes in this country are done by the top 10%. That's people making 150,000 and above.
Wow. Pretty much the more you make, the more they'll take.
Oh yeah, we have a pretty progressive tax system that isn't really fair to people who make more money, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes, I would agree with that.
No, the rich pay too much.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I mean, if they do, well, that should be changed.
Actually, if they paid their fair share, they'd actually be paying less.
What's the incentive to earn more? Why would you want to earn more if you're going to have to pay that much in taxes? Taxation is theft. That's what I say.